Hello students, today we are again in polynomial chapter and we are going to solve exercise. Exercise 2.1. In the very first question, we have to tell which one is given is polynomial or not. So for that purpose, we have to see that the polynomial given polynomial in one variable or not. Give your reason to support your answer. So you have to remember that the variable must have non-negative integer as a power. So in the very first question, first, here power is 2, non-negative integer. Here power 1 hidden. So it is, therefore it is a polynomial because the power on variable x is non-negative negative integers. Now in question number third, we observe this can be written 3t power 1 by 2 and this is t power 1 root 2. You observe here power is fraction, but power should not be a fraction, neither be fraction nor be negative integer. It must be non-negative integer. It is not a polynomial because the power on variable is not non-negative integer. Integers. That is fraction. That is fraction. Here we observe power are non-negative integer, but variables are different. Again, it is not a polynomial in one variable. It is not a polynomial in one variable because question is for one variable. Though the power on variables are non-negative integers. We observe here power is non-negative integer, but variables are different, and question is only for one variable. That's why it is not a polynomial in one variable. In question number second, we have to find the coefficient of x square. So coefficient means whatever is written or hidden in front of x square, that is said to be coefficient of x square. We will write therefore coefficient of x square is equal to 1. In this question, coefficient will be pi by 2. Similarly, we will write coefficient of x square is pi by 2. In this question, x square is not given. It means coefficient of x square is 0. Here, coefficient of x square is equal to 0 because it is not given in this question. It means coefficient is 0. When you multiply any variable with 0, it becomes 0. Now in question number third, we have to write a binomial. Binomial means having two terms. So suppose you are choosing one x, another is 10, but degree should be 35. You can write any variable and raise it to power 35, then and it has two terms, that's why binomial and degree is 35. Now you have to write a monomial with degree 100. to choose any variable. Suppose I am choosing y and I am raising it up to 100, means it is a monomial of power 100. We can write some numerical coefficient also, 25 y to the power 100. So this is again monomial because having one term. Now in this question you have to decide the degree of the polynomial. The highest power of a polynomial is said to be degree of polynomial. So therefore degree of the given polynomial is equal to highest power. You see 3 here, 2 here, 1. Highest power is 3. Power are 3, 2, 1. The highest power you have to write. Here degree of the given polynomial is equal to, here highest power is 1. You will write 1. This is constant polynomial and degree of constant polynomial is 0. Remember it. And degree of 0 polynomial not defined. I am again repeating it. So here you will write degree of the given polynomial is equal to 0. You can write in this way at 3x to the power 0. X to the power 0 is equal to 1. Means non-negative integer 0 is written here. That's why degree of constant polynomial is 0. Now you have to decide the given polynomials are quadratic, linear or cubic. So here degree is 2, highest degree is 2, so it is a quadratic polynomial. It is a quadratic polynomial because its degree is 2. Again it is a quadratic polynomial because its degree is 2. This is linear polynomial because its degree is 1. In the same manner you will write it is a linear polynomial because its degree is 1. Here 3t. 3t means t to the power 1. It is a linear polynomial. It is a linear polynomial because its degree is, here degree is 3 because power is 3. It is a cubic polynomial because its degree is 3. In this way, we observe that exercise 2.1 is completely based on concept of polynomial, so that we must revise the concept of polynomial and tackle this type of problem. I hope this will be helpful to